Storm Tracker weather starts now with Chief Meteorologist Curtis Grevenance.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, the final day of August today, not as pretty as the last, I want to say, generally 2 weeks as far as the air quality goes and the visibility. Still some smoke in the sky and a temperature. It was pretty warm today, but now 79 degrees. Had some wind gusts with the cold front that came through. Some gusts now up over 30 miles per hour. Still in Helena. Great Falls, this is a view looking off towards the west, and there is cleaner skies off towards the west, 77 degrees. Winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour earlier in the day around Great Falls. Now some gusts right around 30 miles per hour. So here's the front. Actually, could probably just drag that a little further to the east. 69 in Kalispell, 70 in Cut Bank, still in the upper 80s and lower 90s out in the eastern part of the state. Here's the front right about here. Cleaner air behind the front, down towards the south. Some pretty nasty air. Billings, Butte, Dillon, West Yellowstone, and Bozeman. Just unhealthy to be outside in. We've got this big area of low pressure off towards the north, and initially a southwest flow from that storm system brought up all this smoke from California and parts of Idaho. But as this storm moves east, we'll see more of a west wind flow and then eventually a north wind flow, and that will suppress some of that smoke down to the south. By the way, a few active fires in our region today. The Alder Creek Christensen fire, a little activity here, but significant growth and significant smoke plumes from a few fires into central Idaho. But again, wind shifts to the west and the northwest, and that should clean us up here. On the radar, things generally quiet, but notice a couple showers maybe developing right along that front. Up here on the High Line, right around Chester, Guilford, maybe a few sprinkles in the last 10 minutes or so around the Havre area. Front is mainly dry. We've got another round of really nice monsoon moisture. I know, some flooding and also a severe thunderstorm down there in south central California, but great to see more rain in that part of the country, and hate to see the rain in this part of the country. Look at some of the tornado warnings, still with what's left of Ida, any of the red boxes, tornado warnings here. So precipitation, southwest into the southeast. Not really much in Montana anytime soon. Tomorrow should be a really nice day. Still a little breezy, cooler, cleaner air. Thursday, maybe an isolated storm out in eastern Montana. And then Thursday night into Friday morning, closer to Interstate 90, there could be a couple of showers and storms. But Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Labor Day, of course, and then heading into even Tuesday. There is not a lot of wet weather in Montana or throughout a lot of the west. We could probably use some moisture as we get into next week. For tonight, behind this front, it will be a little cooler, 30s and 40s, a few 50s out into the eastern part of the state, 30s and 40s central Montana, and even around the Helena area, some nice, comfortable temperatures, 30s and 40s, and slowly that air quality will improve. It will continue to improve from west to east through the day tomorrow. A little cooler the farther northwest you go. Cut Bank, 68, 70s for most locations. Still a few 80s out in eastern Montana. The wind gusting as high as about 20 to 25 miles per hour from the west and the northwest. For Thursday, the wind dies down. It's a light north breeze of 5 to 10 miles per hour, 60s and 70s. It's a gorgeous day on Thursday. Friday, here's the opportunity for maybe some showers and a storm early on Friday, and then moving across the southern part of the state through the afternoon and the evening. Better chance south of Helena, really even closer to Interstate 90, where we'll have a few showers and storms. 60s and 70s, once again, not too windy. And of course, Saturday, heading into Labor Day weekend already. And who says it's the unofficial end of summer? As temperatures warm back up into the 80s. And do have to watch out, like we do in summer, with fire danger Saturday, Sunday, with the wind increasing, some low humidity. The wind will die down on Labor Day itself into Tuesday. But how about that? 70s for the first few days of September, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then we're up into the 80s for the holiday weekend.